Hi and welcome to the UOW Update for Week 3 Spring session. I'm Beck. It turns out the highly common and contagious flu is actually a legitimate excuse for missing the odd lecture or two this winter. A campus-wide influenza prevention campaign has just been launched and aims to educate students about the importance of good hygiene.
What the campaign aims to do is to raise people's awareness, staff and students on campus, of the things they can do to reduce their risk of catching the flu and passing it on to other people.
Professor Sandra Jones says the 3 key messages are: cough and sneeze into your elbow, not your hands. Wash your hands regularly, and to stay home if you're sick.
The things that our research with staff and students show is that particularly students aren't necessarily considering the consequences of cold and flu as being very serious.
Expect to see posters and events around campus this week as the campaign gets underway. Australians have been given the chance to show off their gardening skills, be inspired and educated on National Tree Day. Josh Matthews reports.
There was 1,000 of them, tiny little plants, helping the big issue of restoring our region's ecosystem.
What we're standing on was once a wetland, but then people filled it. They filled it up, and became a tip. And now we're actually greening the tip, the old tip.
Greenhouse Park is one of the only remaining areas in the Illawarra which has been preserved and not ruined by local industry.
To help with creating a green space between the Wollongong CBD and the industry.
The aim of last week's National Tree Day to continue those efforts and reduce the impact of greenhouse gases by educating locals of the importance and encouraging them to get their gardening gloves on and get down and dirty.
For almost a decade, the Wollongong community have been getting behind this Planet Ark event. It's that success that you can see behind me, which is preserving this natural habitat for future generations.
I think it's a great initiative in Wollongong. I think, planting the tree is obviously very important for the community, and to have representation from the Hawks, it creates a little bit of buzz in the paper about it.
I've been involved in it for a few years now personally. It's just a great day. The family to come out, plant some trees, get a little bit of awareness out for the environment.
Josh Matthews, UOW TV.
It's the age-old question. What do you want to be when you grow up? The Inter-Uni program is helping young people find the answer. More than 1,000 primary school students visited UOW to partake in the Department of Education's Inter-Uni Year 6 Survivor Day program last week.
The Year 6 Survivor Days aim to give students a taste of university life early in their education so that they can start to think about their goals and future plans.
Inter-Uni Ambassador and St George Illawarra Dragons player Ben Cray made an appearance. He joined the students in a variety of activities, including treasure hunts, science experiments and fairy tale characters.
I've really enjoyed it and it's been exciting and I want to come back.
The program ran for 3 days and gave students the chance to experience campus life.
Did this get you all excited to come to uni?
Yes!
Yeah?
The newly appointed Graduate School of Medicine Dean, Professor Alison Jones, has been given a special Indigenous welcome to UOW. Jordan Glancy reports.
It was a day of colour, community and hope for the future as newly appointed Graduate School of Medicine Dean, Professor Alison Jones, was officially welcomed to UOW by the Indigenous community. Elders, staff and the community gathered together in celebration of her arrival, with traditional dance and speeches followed by a cleansing ceremony and commemorative tree planting.
We can't deliver the kind of quality of medical care that we want to if we don't fully understand and work with others to understand culture.
Local elder Roy Kennedy gave a heartfelt welcome to Professor Jones and expressed his admiration of UOW's commitment to the Indigenous community. Professor Jones plans to work closely with the Aboriginal community and ensure graduates are comfortable with issues of Indigenous health.
I think it's a real unmet need for Australia and New Zealand. It's a social justice issue. I'm passionate about social justice, but there is so much to learn and share in partnership with Indigenous communities.
An Illawarra flame tree was planted outside the Graduate School of Medicine and will stand as a symbol for this new and healthy partnership between two cultures. Jordan Glancy, UOW TV.
Your house could be worth up to $25,000 more, according to latest research. Experts from the National Centre of Social and Economic Modelling claim this is why Wollongong is now less affordable than Sydney, with the median house price rising by almost 200% over the past decade. And finally, Illawarra men are being urged to get tested for signs of prostate cancer. The call highlighted at the launch of the second AHM Check It Men's Health event. Queensland Rugby League assistant coach and ambassador for the Hunter Prostate Cancer Alliance, Michael Hagan, among those spreading the health message.
Having been through an experience with prostate cancer where I've been getting checked from age 40, and because it's been picked up at the earliest, probably at age 44, it's given me some choices and I've been able to get on top of it straight away, and I guess that's the message.
Men are encouraged to be at Wynn Entertainment Centre on the 2nd of September, when medical students from UOW will be helping to test the men on the day.
I think the general stigma with men is that you don't need to worry about this stuff until it becomes a major issue, but especially coming from a health background, these things can be prevented, and it's really important to get that message across before it's actually too late.
And that's our Week 3 update. Remember, if you have a story, then be sure to tell us. I'm Beck Davis. From all of us here at UOW TV, have a great week.